Welcome everybody back to the channel. OG here, and I'm trying something totally new. Haven't done this since I started my channel. Didn't do this the last time when I called the future of UFL, which has literally happened quicker and worse than I even called, but I did call it. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a day in the life type of video, starting with this stream. But it's important to do this because I want everybody who both tried to save this game, who saw the good in the game just like I did, and who believed that we could potentially get this game back on track if we just had enough people simply playing football. Not asking a lot, just playing football. You didn't have to be skilled or anything. Just literally playing football, win or lose, right? If we got enough players, I felt we'd have enough people seeing the good in this game to either want to come back and give it a try or to continue playing when they're on the verge of quitting. But it just feels like it's far too gone. Now, you see several names in the title of this video, and the reason those several names, like FATAIN, HUGGIES, JAYHUTTE11, GB Yibby, GUNNARICK, there's so many more, Alone Access. I mean, you can go down the list, and it's important to state these names because I guarantee you're going to see throughout the comments many people have dealt with these exact names, and I could go with another whole different list of names and another whole different list and another, and you'll see comment after comment of players that dealt with these exact names, these PSNs, these players in UFL, and have left the game because of them, right? Or have a terrible experience when they face players that do the stuff that these guys do. And that is exactly why UFL is a walking dead man. As a game, it is a walking dead man. Now, I finally got a response from UFL yesterday, which is more than any of these other content creators that stayed with the game have been doing. When you guys wonder, like, why are you going after them, man? They're trying to showcase the game. Yeah, guys like Richie having hundreds and thousands of people watching him use exploits. Guys like Bossman KD using exploits. Guys like Pantera. Oh, I call out the game. I call. How many of these other guys have been able to get a response from UFL? How many of these other guys have UFL responding literally to a back and forth between me and two other players who have left the game and who are promoting other football games, when I literally am saying, I get where you guys are coming from, but I don't want to give up on the game. I want to believe that we will get a response from Eugene, from UFL, because there's no doubt that they have to be reading the overall comments. If you go through the Discord and the socials, I mean, there's nothing but hatred to UFL. And the crazy part is if you get two players to just play football, the game is actually good. It still has that addicting feeling because you can create great opportunities through great build-up, make great defensive decisions, score satisfying goals, all the good stuff that I've been highlighting. But why is the game dead then? Because of the players or players that are like those in the title. It's not just them. But game after game, when you go up against those players, eventually people who aren't total losers decide I'm not even being in the same community as a JAYHUTTE or a FATAIN or an FATAIN11, right? Or whatever that guy's name is, Alone Access. You can go on, and these people are nobodies, right? They're literally just known for being rat losers that ruin a game. These names, they're not content creators. They're not competing, so they have to use these exploits because they must win, and it's Striker's fault that they didn't get rid of the glitches because they have to use them to make money. No, they're literally sitting in whatever hole that they're gaming from, doing this for no other reason than seeing a green win on their screen. And then it goes away and they go back to their miserable lives. But unfortunately, these miserable losers, because Strikers attracted them from not removing these exploits, now we have to deal with them. And what that means is this game that we all loved and believed in is literally going straight into the ground, nosediving and crashing worse than you could imagine, right? The numbers are already just on a constant decrease. The game survival wise, if you look at the numbers, is just barely making it. Strikers is already cutting back in tons of different ways, whether it's servers, employees, right? And so, how do you expect players to do what I've been doing, which is putting money into the game, supporting the game, when for one, you can't even get a game? The wait time than ever, right? I'm not talking about prime time where you better hope you can get a game right away if you couldn't. And even then, sometimes it's fishy, but anytime outside of prime time, you're talking tons of wait time. And then you finally get a game, and most of the time it's against some rat loser. The average person is not going to waste their time. Now, there's believers like us. A lot of you in this community are just like me, and that's why I'm even in this stream right now. That's why I restarted a fresh stream, because the last one, the first hour was spent waiting for games forever and getting a few rat nonsense games. I mean, guys, the glitch goals that just occurred, even in that short stream that I had, say it all. This rat loser FATAIN, right? Showcasing nonsense gameplay to 6 people on YouTube, calling out all these other rats, the same ones that we all have problems with, but while he's doing the same thing, that's what UFL has turned to, guys, right? All of these rats trying to eat each other alive. Meanwhile, the whole game is crashing down. And if you think it's not that bad, just watch through this stream, right? If you even get to see a game. So the easy thing to do would be to act like Pantera, act like Richie. Just try to get every view that I can, right? Continue pretending like everything's just fine, guys. Oh, you guys want to talk about, let's talk about Gabriel and Virgil van Dijk. Let's talk about this awesome Van de Ven. I wish that's what those guys are doing, but then I would just be misguiding you, because the game is not healthy. How can you talk about rewards from the game and, oh, like it's normal, when there's nothing but exploits? Oh, well, there's been exploits. It's nothing new. Exactly. So why on earth have you been spending, all you guys who decided not to give up on this game and leave like I did, how could you guys be spending all this time pretending to your communities like the game is normal? Not one of you guys decided to press Eugene and Strikers besides your one stupid video. I got a million of those. You need to do more than that. So I finally got some discourse with UFL, unlike these other quote-unquote content creators that really are just bleeding the game, right? They're literally like vampires. Pantera, these guys, they don't care, right? Like, trust me, I could just go to goals. I could have been, look at all the goals content I was doing. I was the first person to really believe in that game content-wise. Go look at how many videos I covered that game. Go look how far back. Nobody else was making content. Finally, when I could have got all the views, because it was during this beta period, I left because I seen UFL was on the ropes. But that's actually the time when they went to goals to try to capitalize off the hype, while I'm over here trying to help UFL. And then when they do make videos for UFL, it's, oh, look at my rewards, or it's little digs, right? You watch a video and it's like, oh, check out my showdown. But the whole time they're going, oh, well, goals is better here, goals is better here, goals is better here. It's like a underhand way to get people, as they're leaving a dying game in UFL, to come watch goals. But they don't want to say the truth to you guys, because that might rush you away. That might put them in a corner. They still want to cover UFL, so those people who want to be lied to, who want to put blinders on all the way until the game burns, so those people will keep watching their videos and commenting and liking. Meanwhile, the game's dying, but they don't care. They'll get every view that they can, every subscriber, and then they'll just go to another game. Well, I can go to another game too, but I choose to be honest with you guys, because there's some awesome people like Iron Man, my boy Profound here, who tried, my boy Paul, right? Kami. A lot of us decided to support this game, to create new teams. I've had people, more people in the last couple weeks come back to UFL, right? Than in the past several months that Pantera or any of these guys can say, because it's just their same lying nonsense to that same circle of people that are already playing the game. They just want to keep grabbing their stuff, but they're not telling them the truth. They're not pressing for answers. So we'll see what this discourse with UFL goes to, because so far all I've gotten was the initial vague reply, almost like they were getting my back, because the conversation they replied to, the other two, were like, I'll never give Strikers or UFL another chance. I'm done with that game. The game's trash. Pretty much is basically calling me out for even covering this game again, right? Yet here I am. And so, Strikers and UFL, if you want to really have someone's back, or if you want to really show that you are paying attention, then explain to me why the players, such as the ones listed in the title of this video, the JAYHUTTE11s, the FATAINs, the GUNNARICKs, the Lone Axis, why these losers are able to bring their miserable existence into our lives because we play these games, right? People put hundreds of hours, even thousands of hours into these games. So to allow losers like them to bring their miserable BS into these games and use exploits, and you guys say nothing about it and do nothing about it, and you expect us to just keep supporting the game, it's not going to work that way. Why do you think when you go to play a game, there's tons of wait? And don't be fooled if I grab a game right away here, because every other game it's 4 minutes, then a minute, then 6 minutes, then another 6, then a minute, then whereas in the other football games, you know damn well, you go in and you instantly have a game. Now, why do you think that is? Because of these same losers we're talking about. How many games against those types of losers does it take before people just stop playing, right? Before people just say, you know what, I'm done. Guys, those who have been watching me since I came back, how many times have I played Mobbies? How many times is it the same opponents over and over? The same ones that these guys like Pantera and Richie, the same circle that they're streaming to, that get mad when you tell the truth about the game, that get mad when you call them out for them being rats. But that's what's ruining the game. When you look at the outer circle, the players that are needed to keep this game going, you see the truth. Go look at the Discord for UFL and the general tone, right? Not only that, go look at the comments under the X. It's the same thing over and over. So we're going to focus. We're going to try to play a good football game, and I hope we get one. Again, this is supposed to be like a day in the life, and I want to showcase the good parts of the game that could be there if these losers didn't exist. What a ball, by the way. Oh, yeah, the good old 90-yard shot. So if it's not a 90-yard shot, it's a low cross trying to glitch the forwards. If it's not that, it's a glitch through ball. If it's not that, it's constant DDoSing or just people trying to take advantage of poor servers. I don't know the exact description. Like, what the fudge was that? There we go. We got it out of there. All right, we're going to keep trying to move it. Pay attention to the actual football that occurs in this game. I'm hoping they do, Profound. I'm hoping they do. I should have did a low driven. I did the wrong ball there. Perfect D. Good job. Good. Yeah, I know. That's why, that's one of the things I just went for too. That's all that FATAIN guy did. And then that Exotex or whatever his name is, that's all he did, an Xbox guy. See, like that right there? If you play that from a certain angle, that goes in each time. You're in. What a goal. I call that a pretty good football goal, wouldn't you? Wouldn't it be nice if everybody else tried to do that? And even if they failed, at least trying to play real football. You know what I mean? That's called a give and go to all you rats out there that don't know how to play real football. So now, let's see if we can keep playing real football. 40-yard shots, if there's going to be low. And it's like when you go into showdown, it gets even worse because these rat losers feel like, oh my God, I got to get rewards. I got to get my big wins. You see it in Rivals too. But it gets even worse, right? It gets even worse. So what do you think he was doing there? Do you think now all of a sudden the connection's going to be terrible? What do you think was going on there when he went AFK? Look, now I can't move. I can't move. I swear to God, guys, I'm not. I swear on my life. He went AFK and now the controller's fucked. Look at this. Look at this. How did he get that, guys? How did he get that? Did you just see that? So all of a sudden the game went fine. Did you just see how he almost scored there? That's what's killing UFL. You go earn a perfect goal and you guys just seen what happened. So he goes AFK. What caused that right there? He goes AFK and then all of a sudden I can't move. I mean, look at, you can play beautiful football and then look at the response. It happens every game, bro. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, look at the slow motion. Oh my. Another 40-yard shot. You see what I'm saying, dude? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Oh my God, and then the delay again. After I do, oh man, you can't make this shit up, bro. I'm convinced that when they go AFK like that, they're doing something there. See what I'm saying? It's bullshit, bro. And then you can't switch your players. These fucking losers do it every time. It's all delay. I have them completely smoked, and then I can't turn or nothing. These complete losers do it every fucking time. Look, going for glitch through balls. Complete and utter trash cans, bro. Look at the football in this game. Tell me I'm not destroying this piece of shit. Look at that. And then delay again. Complete fucking losers. This is why the game dies. Guys, he goes AFK and then look at the spike after. And then he comes back and now all of a sudden the game feels like shit. Funny how that works. And then he walks through on a glitch through ball, which if you guys don't know, it locks up the defense. Do you guys think that's really a fucking... do you guys really think that's a coincidence? But nobody wants to talk about the truth. Look, it's going to be the same loser shit the dude does every time. Every time you play this piece of shit, it's the same thing. Look at that. Look, he just lost the ball in case you didn't see that. It's the same loser shit every time. You're in. Look at the piece of trash. And then, did you see how quickly he could pass the ball? Wasn't like that until after I scored, though. Look at that. Perfect. Come on. Look at, and then I couldn't play the through ball there. That's how I scored the last time. And then I can't shoot the ball. Piece of shit losers, bro. That's all they are, dude. That's all they are. You see that, dude? This dude has been a piece of trash the whole every time. So now, that's who you play. So I want you to remember that beautiful goal I scored. I have another 3 chances. How come he goes AFK? And right when he goes AFK, the game goes bad. What is he going to say? I was itching my ass. Complete loser. If you want to go look how he scored. Here, let's go look at it together. Oh, it went through the game. He scores on a glitch through ball. He scores on a glitch through ball. So, you want to go look at the total games I've played this piece of trash? This is what you're left with. So there it is. Congrats, Mobbies. Nice record, by the way, you piece of shit. So this is who you have playing your game, strikers. Let's keep going down. I've played this joke piece of shit before, too. I haven't played him in a while. Complete and utter losers, bro. That's all they are. So these absolute losers, right? These absolute losers like Mobbies. What's the point? You saw how bad he was. He literally had 0. Zero. From going off on him like this, but I can't go off on him like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So one of the little sissies reported me. Hey, somebody see if this Mobbies, if you have PlayStation, say, hey, come into OG's chat. Let's talk to this joke. Let's ask him what he did when he went AFK. And let's ask him, I want to just ask him legit. When I smoked your defense the second 2 times, I couldn't move conveniently. So I score on him. I smoke him on a good football play. He proceeds to go AFK. After that, the game feels like total shit. He'll try to say it's a coincidence. I smoke him 2 more times for 2 breakaways, and he's able to block my shot. So go ahead and tell me who's going to keep playing this game with losers like that. By the way, that's like the 4th time. I know that you can't see it on here because it's been a while since I played them, but that's like the 4th time I've played Malbies. Just pieces of shit like that. How many of them in a row does it take before players go play the other games? So strikers, UFL, how about instead of responding finally to my X post, you actually respond to the whole player base about how you've been screwing us by not doing something to get this crap out of the game. Even if you tell us that you can't get it out of the game right now, but you want to. I mean, if you really wanted to save it, you would be offering something where players could submit clips, right? Because it's very easy. If you have PlayStation or Xbox, you clip, right? You clip the nonsense. It's very easy to see when a player is being a rat loser, and then they ban the account. Then if the loser comes and creates another account, ban that. I'm pretty sure these guys can ban serial number. How do you do it where you can ban to where they can't have an account on the machine? I mean, how bad do you guys want your actual game to be saved? Because right now there is no way. Yeah, see, and then he has a private profile. Same with Huggies. These absolute losers. Why do you think they private their stuff, guys? I'm a content creator, and I'll get messages here and there like, hey man, I seen your videos, or hey dude, do you think anybody's messaging him for anything good? No. He took the time to even, I don't even know how I would even go private my thing. I haven't gone through, like, you know, I don't even know where in the menus to private it, because I don't have to. The only reason you would take the time and trouble to go private your stuff is because everyone was saying the same thing that I was just saying to him. You see where I'm going with that? Why else would anybody just all of a sudden think, I got to go private this? These absolute losers, right? You call them out and then they all have the same thing, the privated accounts, right? The other players that will call them out. Like, I remember playing that Malbies guy. He did do that. He did this to me and he did this to me, right? So when I'm putting those names in the chat, or sorry, in the title of this video, that's why. Because you add up all these guys together. You add up all the players that experienced games against them that led to them quitting, or was a piece that led to them quitting. And you have the exact cause of death for UFL. Right? Just because you have a couple content creators still talking about rewards like everything's fine, they're just trying to put wool over your head so they can keep getting views and keep getting subscribers, right? But you see the wait times. What did I tell you last time? I go, don't be fooled if I grab a game, because these losers like Malbies will be playing, and then when that loser disappears, right, because he doesn't want to play me again, so his dumbass will be gone. Then he'll probably jump in a while, probably get him again around minute 8 because he thought maybe I would have got a game already. No, Malbies, you chased everybody away, you loser, so now you're stuck playing against me. You already chased everybody else away. No one else cares that you can pull some BS to tie or win a game. Everyone else is already gone. You're stuck with the few that have like literal, and then that's who strikers should reward, the few that literally have been sticking to this game for no other reason than they believe in it, and they're still trying to play good football, right? But they'll barely even respond. So I got that response though, and we'll see where it goes. So guys, it's a Sunday right now, right? It's a Sunday right now, and we're 4.5 minutes in, and so far I've matched one rat. I scored a good goal. You guys saw it. I mean, was that a good... There's no one that could say it wasn't a good football goal. Literal give and go. Got a glitch through ball scored on me. The dude literally plays the little dink through ball through 6 of my defenders. And now we're waiting 6 minutes for the next game. I think this summarizes exactly where we're at. I know. Exactly, because everyone messages them exactly. Nico says UFL is just trying to pay off the shareholders and the sponsors, and then they're going to close down the game. Paul says too many are using exploits. It destroys the game. Not worth the time and money you have to spend. I mean, none of these guys are wrong, UFL strikers. What do you have to say for that? I'm going to try to message him right now. We tried on stream. One rat. Sunday. Pretty hard. It's Sunday, guys. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? This would be the video. Malbis, Gunnarick, Pantera even, Richie, right? Alone Axis. All you losers. Oh, well, wait, why Richie and Pantera? All these months. And you guys weren't pointing out. You guys weren't pushing. How come I'm the only one who's even got at least something from UFL? I'm tagging them relentlessly. I just tagged them again. I said, we tried. Pretty hard to save a game when you can't even get a game because everyone's left. Besides the rats that were allowed to just eat the game alive while Pantera and these guys go, oh, OG's just crazy, man. He's just mad when he loses. OG's just mad when he... Does this look like I'm just mad when I'm losing? 10-minute wait time and counting on a Sunday? I'm pretty sure it looks like I'm the only one who stepped up and said something, and those losers wanted to keep all your... Oh, it's fine. The game's fine. Richie's got a couple hundred people watching him play. Everything's fine. Oh, Pantera's getting 1,000 views. Everything's fine. He's such a nice guy. I beat Pantera, and he didn't say that I was a rat, so I like Pantera. Yeah, and then look where the game's at. None of them have used their audiences to try to get something from UFL. The videos, I've already made 1,000 of them. Just saying, hey, UFL in a video. No. Go look at my X. Go follow me on X. Please do, because you'll see exactly how hard I push for this game. And go back and look how hard I pushed all the way to when I left. And then go look at Pantera, and then go look at Richie and them. So yes, I put them right with the Rats, because none of these guys, if we had half the audacity that the FC finally it took them a while, and I was part of it, so I could say us, but I'm a little tiny guy. But this is where we're at, guys. Opponent not found. Kick back to the main menu. This is UFL now. Pantera, Richie, right? Are any of them talking about this type of stuff? Let's go see. Let's go see. All the exploits in the game and everything. Surely, dude. Surely, with all this wait time and everything, it's got to be... I mean, Pantera's got to be all over this, right? He cares about the game. So, surely, dude. Surely. Surely. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. 2 days ago. 5 days ago. Oh, congrats. Congrats. The game's in such a great spot. Hey, as long as Pantera's getting his wins, the big wins that everyone cares about in UFL, that's great. As we wait 10 minutes. Oh, great. Well, let's talk about the fucking St. Patty's Day promo. And then let's go back to goals. That's great. Yeah, like you ever gave a fuck. So let's look here. Look, guys, no one covered goals more than me before all these idiots. Look at, I'll show you my content in order. Look at my videos, guys. I was covering goals extensively when it wasn't even out. Extensively. When these assholes were sucking views out of UFL as it was dying. And when I saw everyone shitting on UFL, I fucking came back to help the game. Look. Just 3 exploits from greatness. People giving me all hell for that. Supporters say goodbye. Helping people out. Talking about people saying goals will replace UFL when every game's 10-9. Promoting the game. Literally reaching out to fucking UFL and these guys to try Dear Strikers in Eugene. Dear Strikers in the fucking title. We want to save UFL. Please help. Like, none of these content creators that you guys have been following did shit, bro. They're all frauds. They're just, as long as they got the views and the comments, and they're so nice, and OG's crazy, and he just wants... Yeah, now look at the game. I was real crazy, wasn't I? Yeah, they'll tell... I know they're going to tell me, oh, you're not playing during the promo time or some shit. Bro, watch this. Watch this. Oh, well, that game's been around forever. It doesn't matter. Money is money. Players playing the game is what matters. No one gives a fuck that UFL's newer. They knew when they came in. And there's no excuse why a ton of people aren't playing UFL except for the Rats. Underneath the rat bullshit, the game is actually good. Underneath the rat bullshit, the game is actually good. Sweaty Banana says, just don't get why you expect them to fix the game now. It's been a bug-filled glitch from day one. Why would it change now? That's the point, bro. Underneath that, it is a good game. And it has, since day one, after the initial release, had tons of potential. Especially because it was wide open, no AI defense. It was so good. Then they went in a shitty direction for a long time. But they have gone in a good direction. They have improved the gameplay. How do I know? Because go back and look. I would come in and test it and play. But you have to understand, because these rat losers won't just play football, because they have to log in and say, well, strikers didn't remove. Okay, so you're going to spend your life, literally even just 1 hour of your life, going after nothing but glitches just for the sake of fucking getting a win in a stupid game instead of just playing. Like, absolute trash, bro. It's just absolute trash. So there is good football underneath Sweaty Banana, but they literally would have to. They literally would have to. I think I'm playing this player's apparently pretty good. That's a good record. But they would literally have to. Here, somebody get this guy on stream. Somebody get this Gabby Moore on here. Let's talk to him about the numbers and shit. But they would literally have to fix what do you call it? Fix the exploits because nobody gives a fuck about UFL when there's all these exploits. That's the problem. I can't even fucking move against this guy. It's pointless. Look at the fucking ping, dude. Look at this. And he's going for crosses. I mean, these are fucking losers. Is this supposed to be some pro or some shit too? Like, what am I watching? Look at the ping in the corner. It keeps going to that triangle. What do you mean, say you don't care, you moron? Just play the game. Are you an idiot? Backbeat, you have to be an idiot. It's not because of Rats Games Night, it's because they don't listen to the community and don't be on Steam. You are a moron. Oh, sorry, I'm playing this Gabby Moore guy. My bad. Hold on. Dude, the game is dying because of these rats. That's 100%. Backbeat. The game is good unless you have this bullshit. You're crazy. Somebody talk to this guy while I'm playing. So this guy's got a really good record and shit, but look at the fucking corner. Watch this triangle come up, guys. Look. I can't even fucking move, and this dude's flying around the pitch. This happened against him last time, too. How the fuck are you even supposed to play against him? Look at the corner. Look at the ping go up and down. Look at this. Ball rolling around and like, I just don't understand it. How in the fuck are you supposed to play like this against these guys? So it's just fucked in every way. So I just stole the ball there. I don't know if the game didn't register it or what. But look at this. It's just trash. Look at that. Look at the trash from this fucking loser. And he's supposed to be like a good player. Watch how bad he is. I'm not kidding. You'll see how bad he is. I'll show you guys how bad he is. And then after I show you how bad he is, I'm out of here because it's pointless. This loser does this same shit every time. You'll see him do it over and over. Guaranteed people have faced him. Gabby fucking Moore. But here, message him, tell him to come into the stream. Look at how trash he is, and he's acting like the game's good. Dude, no, he's terrible. Watch, he can't even pass the ball. Here, somebody message him, tell him to come in here. Let's have a long talk about it. When Backbeat is saying these losers don't ruin the game. Somebody said this loser's name before. Message him and say, come on stream. Is this loser supposed to be like saving the game? Watch the football actually. And then look at the ping in the corner. Look at this loser. You can't even move against him. Look at this trash bag. That's all he does is rush around the pitch going 100 miles an hour. He doesn't even play. Watch. I'll actually try to play football against this piece of trash. And then I can't. And then the loser will score these bullshit goals. Because you can't move against him. Look, he doesn't even know how to pass the ball correctly. Look, it's all glitches. Look at this. It's all glitches. Look, he's just running through defenders. Look, he's just running through defenders. Somebody message this piece of shit. Somebody message this piece of shit. Tell him to come in here. Somebody message him. Somebody message this piece of shit. Yeah, and the goalkeeper didn't even move. Somebody get him in here. We'll watch the highlights even. Look at this. Look at this piece of trash. Look at him. All he did was run in a straight line. Look at my keeper. Look. He just stood there. Look at my defense all the way back. Look at this. Look what he did. Look at here, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Just watch it. Watch it go regular. Look at that. It's a fucking joke. This loser, every time I face him, he's done this. This Gabby Moore 7. What the fuck is this loser? And he's supposed to be a good player. Does he think this is making anybody want to play the game? Does he think he's good? Does he make... Let's look. Let's see if he makes content or anything. Or is he just doing this in his fucking loser mom's basement? Because nobody raises this piece of shit. Look, this has got to be him. So, dude, you do this for literally nothing. Gabby Moore 7. We're watching your trash highlights, bro. What kind of... As we're waiting 10 minutes for the game. As we're waiting 10 minutes. No, this is him. This Gabriel, whatever. Hey, Gabriel, let's look at this. So you play this game to do shit like this. Look at this goal, guys. I think this Gabriel Puerta is him. What fucking person would waste their time? Look, he thinks this is football. Look at this. Look at this. What do you mean, Lord Dubular? You are a moron. It's not the opponent's fault. He does it against everybody. There's comments and comments about Gabby Moore 7. How do you think I knew the name before? 10 people aren't salty about this fucking trash can that plays for nothing. And Lord Dubular, do you know any winner in life that would waste their time to look at this? What do you mean? Who would do that? That's not a football play. You would see the defender. Look at this. You don't even know how to speak. Look at... Just use a Google Translator or something. Bro, you literally... Do you make a single dollar? Look at your trash can. Look at this. Look at your goals, bro. Look how you play. Look what you do. You run through. Look at this. You are a loser. Gabriel, you make $0 from this game and you sit there and play for exploits. The only reason I could ever see someone playing like this garbage, Gabriel, whatever your name is if you were making some money and you're like, oh no, I have to play this way. But you sit in your loser family's basement because only losers could have raised losers like you. Only losers could have raised someone like you. Bro, do you get Gabby Moore 7? How come your name's all over the place when people saying ban this guy, get rid of this guy? Every time he scores trash goals, every time he just holds R1 and R2. How come your name's everywhere then? You don't see my name everywhere. No one's saying your name's everywhere, Gabby Moore. Go look at my streams alone. Go look it through the Discord. Go look through the comments. How do you think I knew your name each of these streams? Your name got brought up, what was it, 2 days ago on there. With Gunnarick. They said, you're in there with Gunnarick Huggies. You can listen to me talk about you. Everybody talks about you being such a loser in this game. You do this all the time. This is not normal. So how do people just guess that about you if they didn't play you? Is everyone salty about some trash can loser, right? Who hates his life because his parents gave him a trash life, so now he's got to ruin a game for all of us. And if I'm wrong, by the way, Gabby Moore 7, I will literally gladly apologize on here and pay you $1,000. But we all know that you have nothing going for you, because why else would you play like this? You're mad because I hit home. And I know from experience, everyone who's listening, just hear me out. When you see trash cans like this is a guy who people have talked about. You go look for yourself. Gabby Moore 7. I'll show you his name. I'll show you this loser's name. Gabriel. Everybody talks trash about you. Where are you, dude? Where are you? Show me where you're at. Your name, this guy right here, guys, go look for yourselves. Gabby Moore 7. This piece of trash everyone talks about. This guy being a rat. This guy ruining the game. So if 20 people are saying it, I'm just the one saying it on stream. So now we look at this piece of trash. I'm campeon call. No one cared, bro. You're playing a game where people are waiting 10 minutes on a Sunday. Oh, this dude isn't. That's not even him. This is some other loser. Look at his channel, bro. This is some other loser. So but 10 people have talked about Gabby Moore 7, but I'm gonna put this dude's name in. Gabriel Puerta. So imagine being some random dude just in somebody's stream acting like somebody else. I mean, dude, the pathetic people in UFL is crazy. Lord Dubular. So look, I agree with you on lots of points and respect you're trying with you, but attacking the players like you are currently doing is completely wrong. Lord Dubular, get some balls or shut the fuck up, bro. I see you in my stream. I know you're supposed to be a good guy, but if you're such a sissy that you can't see where I'm coming from, then this isn't the stream for you. Gabriel, you are a total loser. You don't have a channel. You have nothing. Look at you. You were blocked for disrespect. Gabriel, there's no way. Look, this dude doesn't even have, you don't have a channel. So you're doing this for nothing. You're just wasting your life as some random person. There's no way you're this Gabby Mora dude. If you are, you're even a bigger loser than I thought. I'm gonna give this dude the benefit of the doubt and say that as much as he is a piece of trash, you're a little bit worse. You're just acting like this guy. There's no way. I thought that dude was supposed to have like a channel or some shit. So this loser is literally doing this for literally nothing. UFL by Campione Continental gets humbled again. So PS FATAIN's call Gabby Mare. The exact rats that I've been calling out that sit there and call each other out, guys. Look at this. They make fun of people. They are not make fun of people. They literally go after each other, right? But Lord Dubular, I don't care about attacks on players. Lord Dubular, he says, I love your content, but your attacks on players. You understand these guys are literally destroying the game, right? So Gabriel Puerta, whether you're really this loser or not, why on earth is all these people talking about how big of a trash can cheat you are? And what kind of loser spends thousands of hours ruining a game? To you, alone access, all you guys. So Lord Dubular, when the game doesn't exist anymore because of these losers, then what are you going to say? You want to be nice to them then? And here's the thing. When you say it, they do not highlight the issues, Lord Dubular. Do you know how easy it is for people just to play football? Then we wouldn't need them to fix it. Let me ask you, did you play games growing up? Did you play games? Gabriel, no one's playing this stupid game. Did you not see the 20-minute wait before? Gabby Moore 7, if that's really you, you already chased everybody away. It's just you and your loser family now. That's it. Now you got to go actually face them and say, why did you raise me to be such a piece of shit? But pieces of shit raise pieces of shit, Gabby Moore, so deal with it. Bro, how about I'll pay you $1,000 if you prove me wrong? Prove me wrong. Come on my live right now. Come into my Discord. I'll bring you on live. Show me where you're, show me, you don't have to show me that I'm wrong. Just that's it. It's easy. What do you want me to do? You want me to send you a picture of the outside of my house? Do you want me to show you my car? What can I do to you to prove to you the difference between someone that is successful, that actually, if they play football games, it's because, hey, I love football, I want to compete. Rat losers like you guys that are literally about to take down a game just so you can get a win in a video game, complete trash can people. You can't be winners in life. It's impossible. That's what Lord Dubular doesn't get. Okay, so let me tell you this, Lord Dubular. So here's the thing. I'm just going to call you Doob because it's weird saying Lord Dubular. But Doob, let me ask you this. When you were kids and there were glitches in games, okay? Did you and your friends just sit there and do a glitch back and forth to each other? Because I'll tell you what me and my friends did. When we found glitches in games, we would ban them because we were trying to play hockey or basketball or baseball or football. And doing a glitch isn't part of those sports. So we would ban them ourselves. Right? So when we would ban them ourselves, you see what I'm saying? Nobody, when we would ban them ourselves, nobody would bitch about it or say like, oh, I want to use that glitch, that's BS, or we would literally have fun playing the game. No exploits would even get brought up anymore. It was like they didn't exist, Lord Dubular. So hear me out. So why on earth would these losers want to waste their lives unless they were total losers, which they became that how? Because their loser parents raised them to be that way. I mean, this is all connected. I'm not speaking out of my ass. Why else? Who would just waste their time? No one knows who these people are. They don't make any money in this game. This Gabby Moore guy, he doesn't even have a fucking channel, Lord Dubular. At least he could say I'm doing it for money. Apparently, oh, I was champion of some UFL something. So this dude's showing him getting his ass whooped. So this is that same dude I played getting his ass whooped by another rat loser. This FATAIN's another rat loser. These guys just sit there and they eat each other alive because they're rat pieces of trash. So hold on. So this loser, this dude doesn't even have a channel, bro. I mean, this is a dude doing this shit for 4 people, showing exploits and shit for 4 people. And then this is him getting his ass beat. Look at this. Look at the trash. Look, this is the Gabby Moore. So notice something. Getting humbled because he's a trash loser. That's the same guy I just played getting destroyed. Look at him getting absolutely destroyed. But notice the difference. All of a sudden, magically, the ping's not jumping up and down with triangles, and apparently that's the only time Gabby Moore can win. I mean, look at this absolute trash. Gabby Moore 7. He blocked him. Look how bad he is, guys. Look how bad Gabby Moore is. And notice that the ping was on 20 the whole time. So do you think that some absolute loser like Gabby Moore came from a winning family, a successful family? Do you think these absolute trash cans like FATAIN using exploits and posting them for 6 people? Do you think mom and dad are these great winners that raise some awesome kid that's all of a sudden grown up to be a grown man? Because these guys, we are all in our 20s and 30s, okay? Right? Do you think these people... So if the answer is no, then why are you mad at me for just speaking the truth? Look at this absolute trash can. So these guys are saying that Gabby Moore only wins whenever he DDoS's or whatever that means. But you guys notice the ping in the corner going from 20 to 50, 20, and then he just runs through players. He doesn't even try. No one's making him do that. The dipshit might be dumb, but he's not dumb enough to not know how to pass in a football game. Clearly, he knows that you couldn't just run through 6 defenders in a real football game, right? So meanwhile, you got these rats making the game look bad, posting this shit up. Thank God 6 people watch them. But tell me what you think these people are. If I'm so offensive, I'm not saying you called me that, but I know people like, oh my God, you're talking about their families. Well, I'm talking about a PSN. If the shoe doesn't fit, it wouldn't offend them, right? We're only talking about online IDs. I don't know any of these. I'm not saying John Smith, his mom is literally a hooker and his dad is a homeless man. Like, I'm not a piece of shit. Like, I'm talking about literally the character that it takes to be a Gabby Moore or a FATAIN or an Alone Access. What type of person do you guys think it would take to sit there and destroy a game for thousands and thousands of hours, even as the game's dying, even as they go from instant games to 1 minute wait times to 5 minutes to waiting 30 minutes a game? Try to tell me who on earth is playing this fucking dog shit. with these guys. Nobody except for these absolute losers. Tell me where the winner is. And then Gabriel, how in the fuck are you doing this all for nothing? You don't have any channel or nothing. You just get whooped. Like, where are you, bro? You have nothing going for you. You literally sit here and ruin a game for nothing. So you are an absolute loser then. So I was right about that. I mean, tell me where I'm wrong. Every comment that I see your name, it's like you get your ass kicked unless there's bad delay. That's hilarious. But I mean, what can you do other than just not play these losers? Like, say I match up against this piece of shit, I just exit out, right? But at the same time, they're not going to go away. There's hundreds of them. So I guess we just don't play UFL anymore. I want to offer Gabby 1,000 to prove me wrong on my theory about this. And I've made a video on this. As harsh as it may sound, I've made a video on this. And it's so true, and people know it. This culture of these rap players, the reason why it's so bad in UFL is because of strikers. You're right, because they didn't get rid of all these exploits. You're right. That's why they've gathered here. That's why I've been going so hard to try to get a hold of them, because whether they want to admit it or not, if they don't get rid of the exploits, their game is going to be known as the game where all the rats go to, like it is now. So players like us that want to showcase the good football, it doesn't even matter. We're lost. We're toast. Look at the waiting time. I go play a game right now. I log on to FC within 2 seconds. I got a game. I log on to eFootball with Smart Assist, as bad as it is. Yeah, I got a game right now. And this is probably going to be the same piece of shit. Yeah, so all I got to do is this. I'll hold it around the back. I know, Renee, it's a joke. And this same loser, right? This same piece of trash is a player that's getting... There's comments and comments and comments about this guy in the comment section. But this piece of shit still wastes his time playing the game. So when I say he comes from clearly a long line of losers, how am I wrong? Does this look like someone that came from a long line of winners to you? Look at the connection once again. I can't fucking move. It's just a piece of shit loser. Look at this. How can you play against it? Do you see the running? Do you see how he plays? You can't even do anything. Look at the piece of shit. Look at this. I can't react. Look at... What do you guys want anybody to do there? He is an absolute loser. Everybody knows it. It's literally pointless to play him. And he's the only person playing this game because he's a piece of shit. So look at... This is the guy I'm playing against right now. This same piece of trash. This same piece of trash that people are in comments talking about him over and over, that cannot win without good connection. So who's going to play this? How many people do you think are just going to keep playing this game when it's just losers like him? That's literally it. Everybody is looking at this. You got to think he's sitting in some basement somewhere making $0 doing this. He's just wasting his weekend away running around with 50 ping until he faces somebody where he's got 20 ping and then he loses. Think about how big of a loser you have to be. 10-minute wait times. The dude's making $0, guys. And this is what he does. Tell me where I'm wrong. Anybody have any alternate theory? You're talking about a complete and utter loser. You can't tell me that he's got a dad that raised him right, that was like, bro, compete or do something for your family, spend your time wisely. Like, oh, you love football? Okay, then actually play football. Or like, you're looking at someone who's a failure in life. And it's the same with each of these guys that do this. It's just the truth. And Lord Dubular might like get upset, but maybe it hits close to home for you too. I'm not saying it does, but I'm just saying Where are... All you're doing is showing, you idiot, that the game is broken. You absolute idiot. You are such a trash can loser. Nobody cares about UFL. The game is completely broken. There's nobody playing this game. Do you see how these losers are, though? Do you see what I'm talking about? So for those who watch this video later and can't see the comments, this absolute loser who's this Gabby Moore 7, this other rat FATAIN, they go back and forth ratting against each other. These absolute and utter losers, okay? These absolute losers sit there and ruin. This is what they do. They ruin the game. So who's going to keep playing against someone with 70 ping, 80 ping, 40 ping when you can't move? They sprint down the field. You can't react. You can't move. They score a goal. Then they come into chat and talk crap. And then you leave the game and you go play a way better game, an FC or something. These are the losers that have the game at such low concurrent players. These are the players that have the game where you're waiting 3 minutes at a time. Look at this absolute loser. Look at this. Look at this. This is where these losers have the game. Tell me how this game's worth playing. Watch. You know how low... Do you guys realize how low the fucking... That was 3 minutes right there. Do you guys realize how low the number of players has to be for this to occur? Like, dude, the game has to be completely dead for this to occur. Gabby, you absolute loser. Bro, please tell me that you even like, where are your parents at? Like, seriously, how old are you? If you're 10, I'll apologize, because if you are anything older than a 10-year-old, you have to be a little kid, in which case they need to get you outside to like play or something. Because if not, how are you so stupid, bro? And if you are a grown man, then I am absolutely right about your parents. There's no doubt that your mom and dad are absolute trash cans. Bro, I'm making money right now, you moron. You are making zero. You have nothing. You're literally ruining. I'm trying to save a game, and you're literally doing the opposite. Who are you going to play against when there's nobody to play? Bro, you realize everyone's just seen you get your ass kicked on regular ping. You're showing the game's broken with nobody in it. Nobody's looking at this saying you're good. You ran down the field and scored a glitch goal. You scored 3, actually. How are you not seeing that that's bad for the game, you piece of trash? Guys, do you really think this is this loser, or do you think this is someone? This can't be. Now, you tell me that you would put your money that this dude has, like, a successful mom and dad that raised them correctly. You guys tell me I'm wrong about saying this dude comes from absolute loser parents. Look at him. This dude is a complete piece of shit. Bro, Renee, they literally go after each other to where I've seen this loser's name. Look at the wait time, guys. So if this truly is this Gabby Moore 7, which either way, it's the same outcome. The trash cans are ruining the game. Who is going to sit here? So Lord Dubio is like, whoa, man, why do you have to talk about them like that? Look what they're doing to a game. They're ruining a game. They're ruining a game. There's literally, the numbers for UFL keep halving. Meaning it was 5,000 concurrent, then 2,500. Now it's like less than 1,000 people online. We're going to get to the point where the only people online are going to be the rats like Gabby Moore, GUNNARICK. It's going to be Gabby Moore, GUNNARICK, fucking Alone Axis, and FATAIN all glitching against each other. Do you really think Strikers is going to keep the server open? Bro, there's about 3 players that play in Colombia, you idiot. Other than their obviously, which of FC? It's either eFootball or FC right now are the best for sure. Gabby, there's about 3 players that play in Colombia. All that's out there about your name is how shit you are, bro. I just pulled up a video of you getting smoked 4-0 against a shit rat. FATAIN is one of the biggest rats out there. He's sitting there sharing views of you getting whooped to 6 people, and you don't even get 6 people watching. Dipshit. Do you see the wait times? Guys, this guy's gotta be like, do they in Colombia, do they literally have no brains, or is this Colombian? I really need to know. Like, I think he might be snorting too much of that Colombian special. This can't be the actual Gabby Mora, bro. The only South American I knew that was ever any good in UFL is Kevin Pedro. And he used to destroy you, dude. If you're really him. If this Gabby Moore 7 is really #1 in Colombia, the only reason could be because there's 2 players playing in Colombia. By the way, you know what the funniest thing is? We've waited. This is the only football game, right? If this dude really is. Let's look at this Gabriel Puerta 5139. Let's look up this loser. The only South American player that I ever knew that was good, he destroyed Gabby Moore 7 every time, Kevin Pedro. And I can't get him to play UFL for the life of me, dude. I told him about goals. He comes in within a day, he gets to the top of the goals rating. He will not touch it. He was the best player in the world in UFL. I met him because he was using my tactics to like reach the top. So when you have these trash cans and you're waiting 5 minutes and they're still acting like they're not crushing the game, like, Gabby, these wait times are because of you. This is what you did to the game. Players like you. So what do? Do you still... I told you. Well, you see this Gabriel Puerta 7? He's this guy, Gabby Mora. Gabby Moore something. If this absolute piece of shit... If you could see, like, they don't do content or nothing, dude. But they just use exploits. There's nothing but exploits left in this game. So what they do is, as you can see, they waste their time, right? They waste their time. They come into these games. They play on 70 ping or 60 ping, sprint down, their opponent can't move, they score goals, and they continue to do that over and over until somebody does it to them, and then they'll lose 4-0, like I just showed you on screen. Look, I'll show you right now. Look, Gabby Moore 7 right here. Losing to another known rat. That's UFL for you. And it's nothing but glitch nonsense. It's one opponent can't move or the other. That's how they play. Which is why players like Kevin Pedro won't come back and why people laugh at me for even trying to cover this game. But I do it for the people like Renee and Iron Man, right? Both the Harris brothers, actually, who are super cool. Like, there are good people that try to give this game a chance. And Renee, I finally got a direct answer from UFL yesterday, which I can't wait to talk to him about Gabby Moore 7, because these are the losers that literally you'd have to get rid of. But notice, Gabriel Puerta's not talking to UFL. Pantera, none of these guys. They're just continuing to fucking let the game rot. And if you're Gabby Puerta, you're contributing to it. At least Pantera's not. Well, I think he kind of is. To me, by ignoring the issues and talking about fucking rewards when we have 7-minute wait times. Guys, I've waited a total of I've been on for an hour and 14 minutes. Other than 2 games against a known rat piece of shit, it's been wait times. So when I call these games absolute losers, how could you say they're not? Imagine being Gabby Moore. Imagine being this Gabriel Puerta. Imagine being this Gabriel Puerta and just spending all this time every day to get glitch wins, to get exploit wins. I mean, dude, look at this trash can. This is what the losers like him do. So imagine this Gabby Moore. He's literally sitting here every day like this, waiting to get lag wins. Just let that sink in. So now we're part of a community with him until, guess what? Players leave, and that's where the wait times start. So this will be my probably last stream for this game, but how could you blame me? Does this look fun to any of you guys? Do you see the loser you'd have to associate with? Look at this Gabriel Puerta. Does this make you, does anybody, I mean, you can't even play the game. Look at this. You seen me, I try to pump money into the game. I've talked to UFL. Gabriel, everybody talks bad about you. Everybody knows how bad of a loser you are. Look at the score on the screen. Look how bad you got whooped. Look at that score. And FATAIN is a known rat too. I mean, look how embarrassing that score is, bro. Look at this. Look how bad. You didn't even get, see, what were you doing? Shooting 50 yards away? You are a complete joke. You are a complete joke. No, so I'm going to go into this dude's channel. There's no way I don't think this is him. Guys, look at the wait times. Fuck this game. This game is deader than shit. If Eugene will have a one-on-one conversation or at least make a news thing or something, the Goals devs are doing it. They have an arcade game and they're doing it. This Gabriel guy has literally nothing. He doesn't have a channel, guys. So this Gabriel, this Gabby Moore 7, if this is really him, is doing this for nothing. But it's not. There's no way. Let's just assume it's not. The real Gabby Moore 7 is still a loser piece of shit because he's still chasing people away. This Gabriel Puerta is just some other loser. So don't count what he's saying as Gabby Moore 7, right? Clearly they're not the same. But the Gabby Moore 7 probably acts just the same way. Right, exactly. But only exactly. Adiana's like, well, who counts a win when their opponents can't move? I mean, look at this. But I don't believe this. Gabriel Puerta is just some other loser. This Gabriel Puerta is just some other loser that is just, I mean, trust me, the way it hit home, I mean, clearly he just watched his mom leave for her minimum wage shift and dad already fucking, dad probably left them when they were little. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, guys. I'm being dead honest. We all know what it's like. We all know those losers out there. We all know those loser families where it's just like nothing good comes from them. That's the only people I can picture that could be like this Gabby Moore or this, even this Gabriel Puerta. I mean, imagine spending your time coming into a stream, acting like somebody else, and just wasting hours of your life. Just imagine you wake up on Sunday and you're like, oh, this is going to be fun. You have to be a loser, guys. I'm not kidding. Right? Like, there's no way this Gabriel Puerta can show any success in his whole lineage, because there's no way he would be doing this. People can say I'm mean, but you guys know I'm telling the truth. I'm just speaking facts. I told you guys this game would die a long time ago, and look where it's at. I tried to come back and do my best to save it, but how am I supposed to save a game I can't even get content on because no one's playing? What am I supposed to do? Show a highlight of dipshit running through 4 defenders? This Gabby Moore 7? But whether you're Gabriel Puerta or Gabby Moore 7 or Mobbies or GB Yibby, it's just a total fucking joke, this whole game. What's up, Luca? So what do you guys think? Play FIFA? Play eFootball? I mean, we literally cannot get a game in this trash. We tried over and over and over. UFL is fucking dead. There's nobody playing this. Luca, you can't get better in UFL because nobody's fucking playing. Oh my god, there's a game. Holy crap, we got a game. But yeah, man, it just sucks. I don't know what to say, but there's no way we can beat out these trash cans. Close Alpha had more players. I agree, dude. It's literally the numbers keep having. I said this months ago. But you can't beat out these losers because losers have nothing better to do. You see what I'm saying? No, I agree. In eFootball, there's rats in all three for sure. I do want to say that. It's not like the other games don't have problems, but the problem with UFLs is I should have slowed down. The problems with UFLs is but notice that when there's not lag, you can't run through defenders. Like notice even when I tried to run forward, I couldn't run through his players. But the reason why Gabby Moore 7 can do that is because it's 70 ping. Look at the ping being consistent. It's those losers that use that as a tool. That's what every comment says about the Gabby guy, right? Every comment about Gabby is like, dude, he has zero skill. He doesn't even... It's just players can't move against him. Oh, I wanted to test out that 95 passing. There it is. There's that far guard. But yeah, you can't even get game against these trash cans. So it's just like it makes no sense. It's no point in fighting against these guys because we all have lives. We all have other stuff to do, bro. We would be dumb to try to sit here and stoop to these losers' level, bro. We would be dumb because they don't have anything better to do. Oh, come on. Oh, Anthony, I know you have tons of videos. I know. Everyone does. Bro, I get all the videos, the bug videos, I get all the shit with the, and it's always the same names. Gabby Moore 7, Alone Access, GUNNARICK. I could say them over and over. And it's important to say, to call them out because when the game goes away, I want everyone to know the main culprits. And there's a lot, don't get me wrong. But every time you play these absolute losers, it's the same shit. You're in. I tried to cut. I tried to cut and it wouldn't let me. Step. It's just a joke, dude. It's just a fucking joke, this whole game. I can't switch to my defenders. Look at this. Look at my defender. I couldn't switch to Van Dyke. It's just a fucking joke, dude. Yeah, this will be my last UFL shit. Who's going to keep playing this? Nobody in their right mind is playing this fucking joke of a game, bro. Nobody. I tried to switch to Van Dyke. I could not switch to him. And then the dude doesn't even score. He fucking scores some shit rebound. Guys, did you notice something? That was the exact same goal as the Gabby. Look at this piece of shit. All he's going for is rebounds. You're telling me that he just randomly scored the exact same goal as Gabby? How come you guys have never seen me score some trash goal? Look, I'm trying to actually play football, give and goes and stuff. I mean, these guys are all the same trash can fucking losers, bro. The same. Look at this. What the fuck even is this, bro? It's all the same trash can bullshit. None of them are trying to actually play or do give and goes or do anything. They're just kicking the ball forward, going for rebounds. And then you wonder why you have 10-minute wait times. Go read the comments. Go read the comments. I mean, this dude would be literally... Look at this. What the fuck was that backwards pass? Look at the fucking delay in this shit. Oh my god, look at the touches. I tried to trail that pass, by the way. But you see what I'm saying? So you play some trash can like this, and look at this. Gabriel Puerta, no, everybody knows that you're just some random loser. Nobody thinks you don't have anybody fooled. you're some, I mean, you're just as big of a loser as Gabby Moore 7 and this RARP and all these people scoring the same fucking goals. It's the same glitch shit every single time, bro. It's just so annoying. I might as well just sprint forward just like these losers. There we go. Sprint forward just like the losers. Don't try to pass or nothing and then you'll score like that. You know? And then the fact that I did that within 2 seconds and scored, but when I was trying to play football, guys, the game is dead. I know I could be like Pantera and act like it's normal, talk about player reviews and get more stuff. I just released a video, by the way. You can look at it. I've been trying my ass off trying to support this game. Go check out my video I just released. It literally gives you all the different stuff I found with different commands, different ways, speaking highly of the game. But there's no use when you have these trash bags in the game, bro. It's no use. What in the fuck am I watching? And then he glitched. And then he glitched. Look it, I was controlling him. Do you see it? Did you guys see that? I'm telling you, these trash can fucking losers, bro. And they act like they're doing something good. I manually read him perfectly. I mean, these trash can pieces of shit. You guys are seeing firsthand. Go look at that. I manually blocked that pass myself. I manually blocked it. So Lord Dubular would be like, how can you blame the game? Look at these losers. Who would give a fuck about winning this way, bro? Who's looking this? Look at this piece of shit and how he scored. Go watch my player manually block that pass. It's all pieces of shit like this, bro. Nobody, why do you think the wait times are 10, 10, 10, and then you face some random loser? Imagine the fucking loser you got to be. Like, if this Gabriel Puerta ends up truly being Gabby Moore 7, oh my god, that tells you everything. But I'm still pretty sure this is just another piece of shit that's in here. You know what I mean? That knows somehow about UFL, but what part of this makes anybody want to play UFL? I mean, you're talking, look at this trash can. He hasn't tried to do one thing football related at all. What winner do you know would waste their time like this? Look at this. It's all delay. Every time he gets the ball back, it's when I get up and I can't move. Look at everything he's done. Look, he kicks the ball at me. See what I'm saying? I mean, these are absolute fucking losers, bro. Look at that. It delays and then he gets the ball back like the piece of garbage that he is. It delays and then he gets the ball back. You think this piece of garbage is playing this because he doesn't know that will happen? Come on, guys. It's just crazy. How many hours do you think this Gabriel Puerto, how many hours of his time do you think I'll be able to take away just totally getting his engagement while I get paid while he makes nothing? I want to pay you, Gabriel. I want to pay you. I want you to prove me wrong. I want to pay you $500. If you prove to me that you have any type of success in your life or your family has any success at all, like prove to me that your mom doesn't have some shit that you're embarrassed of. Right? Prove to me that she isn't some minimum wage. Her and your dad are either homeless or minimum wage, and then they raised you to be some garbage can that wastes your whole weekend acting like somebody you're not. Like prove to me that's not you, and I'll gladly pay you $500. There's no doubt in my mind, because there's no normal human beings that would raise a loser like you. Seriously, I mean that with all due respect. Look at this. I'm playing real football and I can't score against this piece of shit. You guys are seeing this. Now imagine being this fucking loser that plays like this, bro. Look at that. All delay and he finally gets the ball back. I mean, it's unbelievable. You can't make this shit up. Look at this. He's just sprinting forward. I mean, imagine, bro. You can't make this shit up. He waits for delay and then sprints forward to get the ball back. Look, he just waits for delay. Look at that. Oh, look at that. He kicked the ball to me. Look at that. I couldn't even keep the ball. You can't make this shit up, bro. Oh, that was it. You can't make this shit up, bro. Now I just lost to this piece of trash. And then go look at how he scored. The same exact way as Gabby7. It's just pointless. Look at his passes, dude. Look at his passes. 65 passes in a whole football game. 65 in a whole football game. And only 80% accuracy. Guys, I had 99 and still had more accuracy than him. Do you guys realize? Are you guys looking at these stats? Look at the possession. This is UFL. Do you think anybody's going to seriously play this trash game? I mean, legitimately, nobody, if you're serious about playing football, is going to play this shit game. And that loser is probably sitting wherever the fuck he's sitting, right? This loser is probably sitting wherever he's sitting, like, happy about that. Like, oh, I gotta win. Like, bro, absolute losers in life is the only way to describe it. There's no other way to describe it. Who would just sit there and play like that? Who says don't blame the players, blame strikers? How is that strikers' fault? Is strikers in that RARPS guy's home making him play like that, going for rebounds, scoring absolute dog shit goals? The dude couldn't even pass the ball. Look at the stats. If you know football, you can see everything. 30% percent possession to do that, and the loser's sitting there playing this game, bro. Just think about that real quick. Who in the fuck in their right mind? If you guys want to act like that's normal, then keep playing UFL. Like when you turn on a football video game, you typically want to play football. Then you try to win through that. You have to be an absolute loser. Almost as big of a loser is somebody that, like this Gabriel Puerta, spending his Sunday making me money. Right? It's insanity. Or even spending his time doing anything that's not like benefiting him, you know? Like imagine thinking it was fun to sit in someone's stream. Even whether it's this Gabby Moore or if it's some made up dude acting like Gabby Moore. Either way you look at it, I'm speaking nothing but facts. Now you have to wait another 10 minutes before you go play some dude that's going to pass 60 times in a game, have 30% possession, and win the game 2-1 because he's a fucking trash can loser and goes for nonsense. RARP. The dude's in like, dude, bro, by the way, this RARP guy, dude, if you're this fucking bad, bro, that you play like that and you're still only in fucking platinum, bro, get a fucking life. RARP. Seriously. At least if you're going to be a trash can loser like that, at least actually accomplish something, or what you think's it's still not accomplishing anything, but at least do something. You're like Huggies, held the ball for 30% of the game just to get a couple rack goals. Hey, who can get a hold of the real Gabby Moore 7? Someone message that fucking idiot. Let's see if he'll talk. Maybe he thinks he's some pro or something. He'll come in here and be like, "Oh, the campeon of Colombia, the 3 players that play in Colombia." Let's get your take on UFL since you're such a trash bag. Oh, I love the exploits. They're good. You have to learn how to use them. I played this dude too. I can't remember who the fuck he is though. Another platinum. 47 and 37. Toomey Ogie. Yes, that's what I was looking for last time. He beat me there, but I was looking for that weighted pass, guys. You know what I mean? What the hell? Good try. Notice how it's actually football, like we're playing right now, and it's like, I don't know. Why? How could these losers not want to play actual football? Oh, had him. Oh, oh, why didn't he run? See how I manually marked that passing lane? Ah, no, no. Against that Gabby dude. Like, you can't do any of that because you can't move. You can't move. You see what I'm saying? There's no way that piece of shit doesn't know that. Because look how he sprints around, doesn't even try to, like, stay in shape or nothing. He just sprints around like a madman. You know what I mean? When you play UFL right, it has some joy. 1000%, Renee. That was been my biggest message. It's just all of these absolute losers. That's why I'm going so hard in the paint at them, bro. They are the ones. Gabby Moore 7. I don't give a fuck if you're the champion of Colombia and all of South America or whatever the fuck you are. You are a piece of shit rat. Alone Access, FATAIN, you and your 6 people you put YouTube videos up for, you are an absolute fucking rat. You absolute losers. Without a doubt, your mom should have swallowed. And maybe she even did, but unfortunately she had another one inside of her too. There you go on that one. So I'll cross the line as much as I want with these pieces of shit because we're about to not have a fucking whole game. Like, this will be the first time in history where rats literally love their exploits so much they decided to use them to the point where a fucking game was destroyed over it, bro. Like, that's insane. Like, you wanted to win so badly. You wanted to win so badly. You wanted to win so badly that you had to use exploits. Right? That bad. It's insanity to me. Yeah, but somebody messages Gabby Moore. Tell Mr. Champion South America we want to talk to you about the state of the game. What do you think about the state of UFL and the 10-minute wait times? Ah, why did I pass? That was dumb of me. So you never want to sit 1-0 in these games because in UFL. And look at our connection, by the way. It's perfectly good here. Look at that. That's called a football pass. That's called a football play. You see what I mean? Like, you guys are seeing this. Exactly, Paul. That's why I'm so harsh on these rats and I say what I say. That's why I say what I say to them. That's why I don't care about being a jerk. And it's not like it's not true either. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not true. What a ball, by the way. Great ball by my opponent. What an eye. He saw that thing and sniped. Unlucky. Come on, bro. I didn't even press sprint. Good. You're in. What the fuck? I fat fingered that one. Goal. Oh, damn it, dude. That would have been sick. Ah, what the hell was that pass? Good eye. Oh, come on. Good. I'll take the second one, but I should have had the first interception. Look at that. With that explosiveness. No! Was I offsides? Alright, Goto. What do you got? Goto? Del Piero. But you see the difference in this game, bro? It's like this and then that Gabby Moore trash can. You're going to watch this all day, and it's two players that aren't in the Diamond League or whatever. You're going to want to watch this all day long because we're actually playing football. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just insane, man, that these other guys like that, how could you sit there and play like that? And that's what blows my mind is that we could easily have this game saved. No way. I don't even know what just happened there, guys. I don't even know how, like, that whole weird thing happened. That was such a goofy play. What a tackle, though, bro. Go back to that tackle. I think he turned the pressure on, but go back to that tackle. And look at the fact that this was almost a tie game. Good game to Toomey, by the way. But, guys, imagine if this was a tie. It almost was. But at least it was. Now, there's nobody in the whole entire world that would sit there and go, oh no, those rebound goals from Rarp and Tommy, or Rarp and those rebound goals while your defense stood around, those were way better than that, bro. Man, that goal where he just ran through your team, yeah, that was way better. I love when I watch players run through defenders, not around them. Come on, bro. Even a game where my opponent had 0 shots. Although it's kind of crazy, it was only 1-0 there, but they're not really blocked. They aren't really blocked. Um, they aren't actually blocked players. They're literally like what do you call it? Uh, oh, it's from me going off on these rats directly, and then they report me like little sissy. Sorry, I was multitasking. But it's from these rats, is what it is. So I don't know, man. It's just so hard to like. Oh my god! And then you play the same opponents over and over, dude. It's just. Then I feel bad too, dude. I hope good luck to him, but we'll have to really consider if we want to even mess with this game, guys. Like my boy Iron Man has faith through and through, and it is a fun game to play when it's good, but it's so hard, dude, to get the good side to stick out. And no, FC and E football are not perfect. Goals too, goals in its arcade shit. Even with responsiveness, it's just not true football. But What the fuck? Oh, I guess you're right. Oh, I moved to the left. Oh. And that's UFL for you right there. That's UFL for you. Look at this. It's unbelievable. I know, that's what we were talking about, you dude. It's been such a crazy morning with that shit. I don't know why that went in a straight line there. I hate that about this game. Dude, you can't. It's just crazy. And then he had the same thing happen to him. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, you fucking kidding me? Don't pass there. Dude, how many times is he gonna kick it into me before I get it back? Dude. I wanted it to go through, but Holland has bad through balls, so. Thank you. Oh, and then again, fucking hell, bro. No! Not my center back. What's up, Iron Man? Yeah, this game's fucked, bro. I spent most of my morning waiting like a motherfucker to play. Just rat after rat. Same bullshit. Oh my gosh. People get mad at me for taking it personal with the rats. Not really many, more like one. Lord Dubio, he's like, I like your content, but I hate when you attack these guys. Like, bro, fuck these guys. Dude, I can't fucking... There we go. Jesus criminy. There's like these random like pauses. Gabby Mora was in. Big Gabby Mora. Fucking absolute rat piece of shit. I'll check it out, buddy. Oh my fucking god, bro. You see what kills this game, though, man? I mean, these motherfuckers... I don't want to speak too much because he's trying, I think, but it's just like, bro, just kicking the ball at into the fucking other team to get chances is crazy. Look at this. It's just insane, guys. The game is so dog shit, it's not even funny. Kicking the ball into an opponent, whether they mean to or not, that's not on the player, that's on strikers. But it's just... It's fucked, bro. It's fucked. If I'm gonna turn on one game of FC, and I don't think you guys will ever want to come back to it. And I've been avoiding it for that reason. Trust me, dude. Doesn't matter how bad FC is. If I played one game of it, you would all of a sudden realize, because I purposely been staying away for that reason. Look at this, and then delay, and then delay gets you. It's like I can't... I just won the ball fair and square. He kicked it into me again, so no delay this time. Thank God. But that could have cost me the game right there. That's exactly what happens with the Gabby Mora dude. Except for you can't move. You can't make this shit up, bro. Why in the fuck would that ball go that way? And then that's how I got a score. It's such a fucking joke. Sorry, bro. Small triangle, you were seeing it? Yeah, and I just scored off of it, I think, Nico. I think I just scored, and I feel fucking bad. Even though he's been kicking the ball into me and getting it, I can tell the guy wants to play football. So, like, if this was the worst we had to deal with, we could deal with this. But it's not. So then when you add this to everything else, it gets frustrating, right? Like, you guys know how it is. Like, certain things won't really bother you normally. But on those certain bad days, everything's going bad. Anything can set you off, right? It's kind of like that, bro. Like, this on its own wouldn't be the end of the world, but when everything else is already added up and you're already furious. Thank God I have Khan in this game. Jesus. Good Khan. I have to be very careful with this connection. Oh, he blocked me. Oh. At least this fucking guy tries, bro. This dude's better than Gabby Moore 7 for sure. Just from trying to play football. That was supposed to be a pass. That was supposed to be a pass, and it was so delayed it had Salah shoot it. Guys, that was supposed to be a pass. Yeah, what the hell, Iron Man, dude? Don't come in here with these typos. You're just as bad as the rats. Get the fuck out of here. That last one, I passed. Look at Khan with these saves, though, bro. Highway robbery right there. My defender. Look at my defenders are fucked. Look at... the fuck was Van Dijk doing? Look at Van Dijk real quick. Oh, that was ugly. But great save by Khan. And look at this trash goal I had to win by. I hate this, bro. I mean, I was in here. Look at this. If Holland was out of my way, I L2 that right into the corner with Easy's 5-5. But instead... oh, vey. Let's watch that. Look at this. Oh, it hit off his player's foot. I feel so bad. I feel way better for that. I feel way bad for the Toomey, who's better than half of these assholes. The mongoose. Man, oh man. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm hopping off, dude. I'm sorry, man. Honest to God, I don't even really want to play anymore, unfortunately. Like, that's what I'm starting to realize. It's just so hard, dude. Even, like, this fucking loser up here at the top. Gabriel Puerta. Acting like Gabby Moore, whether he's him or not. It just gets old, dude. Just gets old. At the end of the day, we have spent so much time trying to make this game better. By we, I'm talking about all the players who saw any good in the game and tried to showcase it. So much time. Many of you longer than me, because when I started my channel around this and then felt like I was going nowhere with strikers, I left and told my community, like, this game is going nowhere because these guys don't care. And the way these rats have been taking over, it's going to get worse and worse. And it truly did. Worse than I even ever thought. Now, the players that are playing the game, right? If you look at, broke down the numbers, the minority are the ones who like are playing it right and see the good in the game and stuff. The majority, unfortunately, are these ratty players. What they don't get, because they're rat losers, and rat losers are stupid, man. It's just, I'm not being mean either. It sounds like I am, but it's just the truth. Rat losers are unintelligent. You look at this Gabriel Puerta, whether this is Gabby Moore 7 or somebody else like him. I mean, some loser like Gabby Moore 7 that's going to waste his time to get glitch wins and exploits and sprint around people that can't move. I mean, you got to be a pretty big loser to waste your time doing that. This is just facts. You had to have been raised like an absolute loser to do that. That's just facts. So when I say what I say, it's not attacking someone. It's not. I'm talking about people's PSNs or online IDs or Xbox IDs. And then if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's very easy if someone calls me a rat to prove how I'm not. It's very easy if someone calls you X, Y, and Z. If you're not, you're not. It's not going to hurt your feelings. But when the shoe fits, it's going to hurt because it's true. And so for many of these people, the shoe fits and they get upset because they are rat losers, because they do waste their time, because their lives are miserable and they were raised miserable from two miserable people that never succeeded. And now we get to unfortunately feel the wrath of their failures because they finally can win at something, and so they sit in these video games and use exploits. This is just 100% the truth. Therefore, the only chance we have at all is if Strikers does something, because the losers aren't going anywhere. They have nothing better to do. They will be here every single day at the end of that 10-minute wait period, 5-minute wait period, 1 minute, 30-second. Some rat will be there at the end of it to ruin the gameplay experience. So, only time will tell what happens, but that's why I'm so upset, right? Now I've noticed a phenomenon where when I first started going this route, because I seen where the game was going way before others, and it, not patting myself on the back, but just speaking facts, I've done that with each game, with each scenario, like I see it coming before. And at first, because no one else has seen it, you'll get those comments like, oh, you're just mad because you lost, you're just being salty, or you're just trying to rage bait. But then now, you fast forward and you see the numbers have dwindled way down, like I said. You see the rats have taken over the game bigger than I thought would happen, but I called that. And so we're stuck in a rough spot, really. There's not much light at the end of the tunnel. We'll see if Strikers can finally do something. But if they don't, we're just going to keep going this route until every single regular player's had enough, or at least enough regular players that actually want to play football, not these other rat losers. We're going to have such a small amount of players that it won't make sense for Strikers to keep the game going. They'll shut down all the servers. UFL will go quietly in the wind. There's still some people that think, and I saw the comment today, that think they're just trying to make as much as they can to recoup what they can, pay their investors, whatever, and then they hit the road, right? That's what many are thinking, and it could very well be correct. So, we're going to have to just see, right? Iron Man said, we said when the rats come on, you just quit and don't play them and keep it moving. Well, unfortunately, Iron Man, we tried that. And we waited, and then every single game for just about every game until me and the last opponent, sorry, I don't mean to forget his name, but until Toomey, it was absolute rat nonsense. I mean, guys, look at this. All the way down. Known rats. Literally, like, known rat. Huggies, known rat. This is the one you saw me beat 1-0 in Showdown that tried to waste time to go to penalties from minute 1 that I ended up beating 1-0. JAYHUTTE11, the one that's on videos being called out by another rat named FATAIN, who's been in the game for a while. He makes videos to 6 people literally using exploits and stuff. It's unbelievable. So this guy's all over getting called out for being a rat. And by the way, he absolutely is. GB Yibby, literally several people have came up and said he's the reason they quit. He is one of the biggest rats I've seen. Mobbies and Gabby, absolute rat nonsense. This Gabby guy is like, oh, the champion of Colombia. He sits there while the game goes from 30 to 70, 30 to 90, 30 to 100 lag and just sprints through you and scores. There's literally nothing you can do. By nothing, I mean 100% nothing. And then, of course, the RARP. You guys saw that. And then there was Toomey. So, after you get to that point, the average player is not going to keep playing. I may keep playing because it's a little bit different. But the average player is going to be at or it's going to be playing the other football games 20 minutes ago. I mean, this is 2 hours that you have to spend. And I went way back. Just in today's stream, we were mainly waiting, right? There's going to be people that want to play the game at 9 o'clock at night on a Tuesday, at 5 in the morning before work on a Wednesday, at 9 a.m. on a Sunday before church, whatever it is. You can't just have players on at a certain time, and you can't just have one rat there ready to play over and over against you, because that's not going to attract any players. So it's looking very, very, very bleak, right? Look, I could do what Pantera's doing and just say, hey, my rewards, hey, I won. Or what Richie's doing and just play the game using the exploits too. But None of that's going to make more players play the game. None of that's getting like a response from UFL. I mean, it's not much, but it's a start. It's more than those guys have gotten. It's more raising the conversation than anybody else has done, because UFL literally responded to a conversation between me and two other players that literally said they would never come back to UFL and were dogging me out for giving UFL a try. So now we'll see what UFL Strikers says next. But if they can't see what's going on here, then I think it's 100% true that they are recouping what they can. They've already accepted they're gone. Right? You have to say something. If not now, then when? So only time will tell. But I mean, you guys saw I literally did this as an experiment from start to finish. I'm going to put this out in a video, chop it, screw it up into a video, and you'll get to see, a day in the life playing UFL. And you guys tell me where I'm right, where I'm wrong, right? Because there's those glimpses of really good football. Look at the guy, I forgot who it was, where I scored that excellent football goal. Was it against Rart? I scored a great football goal, or Malby's, right? Give and go with Howland, good football goal. And he proceeds to do a glitch through ball, and then for the rest of the game, we can't move. And it's just like, man, you can't just have glimpses. It's got to start changing. It's got to start going to, man, I had a great day playing UFL, or I had a great couple games, or it's got to be more of those days than the bad ones. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much. Until next time. But the truth has to get out there. If we don't speak the truth, if you guys don't say your piece and all that, then Strikers and UFL definitely won't hear it. Because let's just say those guys don't have very good hearing, so you have to do some extra loud yelling, right? Extra loud attention getting if you can, if we want to hear from them and really see what's up. So that's what my goal is. At least even if we got them to man up and say, hey, we can't do nothing, sorry, at least it's something. But thank you guys so much. I will catch you later. Appreciate you guys big time. Peace out.